Alright, yo, what's up? Um, I haven't been on here in a while, man. Shoot, yeah, I'm here. I guess it's probably gonna be the only other video I make on this because I don't really feel like doing all these videos. This is like a one-time thing, mostly for me, but I also want to like do it for others as well. Cause I'm kind of like in the back of my head, I kind of like want people to see this and at least give their opinion on stuff or whatever. Cause just like that. But yeah, if you see this video, then you see this video. And to my 5 people who saw like my other videos, I'm back. Okay. Let me know. Okay. All right. So, my name is God. If you didn't catch that, I'm not gonna say it again. But that's my name. And as you can see, I'm not that old yet. I'm gonna be 18 soon, 17, senior high school. Yeah, it's going good. So that's my little mini bio. Um, I'm making this video inspired by my friend. His name's Forgieee. Probably link this channel down below if I can do that, or I might just pop it up here if I can edit. I don't even know how to edit, but anyway, yeah. So that's me. And inspiration for Real. I feel like he's one of my friends too. He got bigger following than me, like way bigger. Yeah, he's definitely a big. He's definitely like no pun intended. He's a big person in my life, and he's definitely someone that like makes me smile a lot. I think I like the few friend groups I have at school. I feel like the friend groups I have with him are definitely most fun. And like everyone in my friend group is fun. But I just wanna but since I'm talking about him, I'm gonna highlight him. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. So that's him. That's my friend. Check him out definitely. He gonna do things that I know no one else in the world can do besides him. He's definitely like that. Yeah. Alright, so I guess this video, it's probably gonna be a titled video, but today I'm gonna talk a lot about love. I'm probably gonna game it a little bit. Well, I'm a game, like play the game while talking, see if I can do that, and if not, I'll just put on some background noise or something. I got the fan on. It shouldn't be that much of a distraction though. So, alright, let's get into it, man. Shoot. So love, man. Where do I begin? For talking. Love, man. Where do I begin, dude? Okay, I think let's start with defining it, man. I think I'm gonna put the controller on. Let me lock in. I think I would define love as one of those unnatural things that isn't tangible. It's tangible. I'm using big words today, but it's something that you really can't touch. It's more so like one like an emotion, like because people say feel loved. Like, love means a lot of things. People say you feel love, you can do an action of love. Love has many meanings, but one constant thing I know is that it's for the greater good. Like because you love someone, you're gonna do something that benefits them in a way. It may not make sense to them, may not even make sense to you, but but love is something that drives you to do something right. Like for example, my mom, she loves me, so she sacrifices a lot of things so I can do good in school and thrive. Um, I think that love, especially right now, this generation, is being deprived of that meaning because everyone's like worried about like trying to be nonchalant, lady, tight, you know what I'm saying? But everyone's like kind of trying to have this sense that love is just. I didn't think this through, but okay, I got it. Everyone's kind of having this sense that love is something that you can just brush over. It's something that whatever comes and goes. That's not how I think love is. I think love is very precious, sacred. Something you share with special people. I mean, like, I share with my friends, my family a lot. I share love with even random strangers I meet. talk to them. I want them to feel like they're appreciated, which I think is another term of love. Um, yeah, love has a lot of forms. Feeling loved. When someone does something to you or does something for you that definitely isn't common, that definitely shows love. If you were to get included into conversations with people, um, have someone, the little things. Someone pick up a pencil for you, hold the door open, say hi. Those things make you feel appreciated, make you feel like you're not just existing. You're really like seen and appreciated, loved. Um, think feeling loved could also be like the obvious things like maybe getting something for your partner, kissing, you know the the deeper kissing, the deeper kissing. Talking about 18 plus things, right? But yeah, I guess actions. Like I said, holding the door open, doing the little things. I think definitely telling someone you appreciate them. I don't think people do that a lot, and I don't think people really realize not just that, but how much the impact has in people, what like doing things of love can do. Love is a very special thing. Like I said, it really helps people keep going. It helps people know that they've been that they're like there. You know, um, I'm a Christian personally. Also, I get some of my like values and morals from things from the Bible. However, in my well, no, not my defense, but in my like experience, I know this isn't true. I'm joking, my fault. But like from what I've like from feel like oh my gosh, bro. I'm tripping, okay. But I have not done my due diligence as a Christian. Okay, for as in, I feel like reading the Bible. I definitely need to read that Bible more. It has a lot of good wisdom, and I know myself. I see it scrolling on Instagram and TikTok, and it's like, I'll see it and I won't remember it like five scrolls later because I'm on the phone a lot, and that, yeah. But anyway, speaking of the Bible, um, going back to that love thing. Well, the whole thing is about love, so I'm gonna be going back to that a lot. But yeah, I think God, as it says in the Bible, I can't tell you the exact quote, but God is love, and that speaks volumes, at least definitely to me and the Christian community about what love is. Definitely, love is something that's very. I'm gonna say it's a lot. Love is very special. It's special. Love is very sacred. I feel like it's people. It's sacred, but it's not sacred. You should show love every day, but you should show love to people. I feel like who need it more. I guess in a way, if that makes sense. I hope it does. By the way, but yeah, as a Christian, I feel like it's my duty to love people every day, to call people to Jesus, spread the gospel. And honestly, I don't think I've done that one bit, and that's kind of on me. I've kind of been degrading or depriving love from other people because I'm not spreading the word of Jesus, or maybe not spreading blood, but at least telling people about him. Because in this world, not everyone's gonna like the same dude. In this case, not everyone's not gonna like God, same God, which He said, and that's okay. It's okay. It's okay to not like him. I'm not trying to bash anyone for you believe what you want to believe. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to bash anyone for liking anyone. You know, and sometimes I gotta be less judgmental. That's just a human trait. Though sometimes people don't like things that are different. I don't like things that are different, really. But yeah, I really hope y'all can hear me, and I'm just not speaking gibberish. I hope the captions can catch y'all what I'm saying. um, but yeah, let me see what else with the Bible. I guess God in general. I feel like since God loves me, He punishes me by. Since God loves me, He definitely makes me learn when I do things that I deliberately know aren't His will, like punishes me. Like definitely, I'd say if I see something going on, I don't say nothing about it. He'll definitely. I can't remember the exact example, but he'll definitely like put me in like a difficult situation that most likely corresponds to what happened. So having that situation. So yeah, that's another form of love. showing love. Sometimes you gotta be tough on them. Show them you love them by not giving them the same treatment. Not giving them ways to, I guess, to, I don't know, give them, yeah, not to just be comfortable. Give them something hard to do so they can grow from it. You know, yeah, um, yeah. I guess as a summary of that little part, God is love. Um, I like God because I'm a Christian, so I like love. And yeah. I also want to talk about loving yourself. Loving yourself is a very important thing. Ties in with mental health, physical health, emotional health, all the kinds of health. Everything that goes on in your body, I think, is good. And some people, I guess, don't really know how to do that. And I find that kind of heartbreaking in a way because if you can't love yourself, who can you love? It's not easy to. It's easy to love yourself. Like to like. It's really okay. Now let me say this. It's hard. It's easy to like the things you do, but it's not easy to find the good in the things you do. Um, like people, especially me, I really don't think I'm that good of a person. And I don't think. With that said, I don't think that you know I'm loving myself enough. But maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I can't really tell that for myself because I'm always kind of like, yeah, I do some good, but it's like, oh, but it's not that perfect. I'll be like, for example, I'll maybe say, oh, I lifted 10 pounds. I lifted a 10-pound dumbbell today, but I didn't do 15. And then it's like, shoot, I don't know if I'm doing enough. I'm doing too much. I'm a big overthinker like that, and it just spirals down to this whole rabbit hole that I really don't like. And yeah, loving yourself is very important. With that mental health thing, a lot of people can, mental health is important. I think it's like I think I haven't done any research on it, but I feel like it's definitely one of the bigger killers of society. It brings people to suicide, brings people to hurt others, brings people to hurt themselves. It's really not something to be played with, especially in nowadays. When there's so much stuff going on social media, so many things, so many different views, standpoints. You never know who's watching your videos. I don't know who's watching this. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this. I'm making it. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch it, but I know that I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Hope it gets out there, and if it reaches people who are willing to listen to me. And yeah, back to that mental health point. Mental health is very important. Mental health is like I said that, but yeah, shoot, like you can really do some damage to yourself if you don't take care of your mental health. Like liking the things you do, like like me personally, when I do things, I used to be one of those persons who followed the crowd a lot. That kind of like made me feel like had this kind of identifying issue where like I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I liked to do, but now like I'm even if I'm not 100% there, I'm slowly knowing okay, this is what I genuinely like to do, and so I'm definitely gonna do this. And I'm not gonna say it, but my high school sophomore year, because I transferred there, I definitely feel like I found a lot of things over there, and I'm proud of myself for really trying out new things because it led me to meet a lot of like fun people, good people to be around, and yeah, it definitely made my high school experience a lot better. Not to say my old school was bad. I think it was good. It's just there wasn't a lot for me there. I feel like, so yeah, like I will say this: I'm in band, and I first in sophomore year when I transferred, I saw like a truckload of band like band is cringe, band is like band is like freaking bad. Like if you go in there, you're a freak, and I was kind of scared going into band because I didn't know what it would do to like people who knew me, and I just kind of like was like, yeah, I think I might quit after this first day. But when I went in there, my band director gave me I love telling the story. I went in there. I wanted to play saxophone, but the first day of school, I went to the right room, but it was the wrong time. So I had to go there the next like period. So when I went there, like it was the next day. I went there the next day to like the right period and the right class. I only had two choices left because everyone done picked what they wanted to play. It was either saxophone, no, it was either trumpet or clarinet. And I want to play saxophone, so I kind of like said, "Oh, you don't have any more saxophones?" And he kind of like hypnotized me to picking clarinet. He was like, "Well, if you play clarinet, clarinet's like the cuss in the saxophone. So, you play clarinet, you get good at clarinet, you'll be a master at saxophone." So we kind of like did that hypnotize on me. It worked, but I definitely feel like now I like to main clarinet better than saxophone. It has such a good sound on it, but that's neither here or there. Maybe a little bit there, but I feel like going back to that love thing. Loving, doing things like that to really know what you want to do. It's also a way of love. There's a lot of ways to show love that you may not even know about. Like even like trying new things. It keeps your mind like engaged and keeps your like mind open for trying new things, and it helps you like want to do more things. Keeps your spirits up, keeps your energy up, gives you things to do. Yeah, that's that. Loving yourself, man. Yeah, like physically, let's say health wise, taking care of your body, eating right, drinking right. I'm working out. I need to work out more, but working out definitely. That's good. Definitely think. Definitely think. Working out's a good thing. I need to do that more. I know I just said that. I kind of lost train of thought, but I got it back. Yeah, I need to work out more. Oh my god. 3 times in a row. Yeah, I definitely think I need. I'll say it again. But yeah, working out, dude. It's definitely good. You don't gotta like grind the gym every day, cause I don't do that. I need to grind the gym. Maybe not every day, but I need to get consistent. That's one thing I think I have a problem with. Of consistency. You see, again, consistent in the gym, like really like having a plan and sticking to it, even just for a month, it's a big achievement. Even for like 2-3 weeks, like actual consistency, I would definitely think that's a good thing because that's more than me, and I know that's like it's not easy to commit to something like that, because there's so many other things that you can do, you want to do, and working out's not it's not like an easy like pass, like some things that easy like the phone, send a text message, you just click, you just like thumb, like swipe, and boom, and hold up, all right, yo. I'm back. So back to our regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, I had to, as you can see, I refitted up, took a shower. Matter of fact, be right back. Oh yeah. Hey, I got the body on too, but I know. So anyway, yeah, that's what I was saying, man. Getting to the gym is good. I forgot what I was saying. I had to cut. I tried looking back. I forgot what I was saying, but something about the gym. Yeah, you don't gotta be grinding the gym every day, but be consistent even for like 2-3 weeks. That's like good stuff, man. Like that's another thing too, man. Loving yourself, always love yourself, is to not undermine what you do. It's good to be humble, but don't like make it seem like your stuff means nothing. Like I feel like, and I do this too. Sometimes you like. Because like you don't really know, like you doubt yourself a lot. Not you particularly, but like people in general, like they doubt themselves. Because they just some women don't have a good view of themselves. They think that everything they do is like minuscule, and that's one thing I don't like to do because it kind of makes me like undermine like what I've done, especially. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great people who do a lot of great things, and they don't even, like, think so, Like, I mean, I know what I do sometimes. Like, I'll do something real good, and then I'll just, kind of dismiss it as whatever. Not because, like, I think it's like something I can do every day, but it's because I don't think it means it's that much because I do it, and I know myself very well, because I know all the stuff I've been in. I know stuff I do, and I'm thinking it's not that good of a thing. And, yeah, that's one thing I think we need to stop doing. I'm gonna try gaming now. What's another topic? Okay, yeah, love, man. Yeah. Let's go down to that. I guess like the other part, the young, yeah, that romanticism, love, man. Um, I'm no love doctor. I'm not Mr. Love. I'm like I got a nickname. Well, I nickname myself, but I got a nickname, and my best friend catches on. I hope other people catch on too, if I tell them, of course. But yeah, I got a nickname. Basically, I'm not Doctor Love. I'm 17 years, never had a girlfriend. I don't think I ever like held hands with a girl romantically. So yeah, fucking shud. Anyway, but yeah, man. I'm no, guy with all the riz. I don't have all the pickup lines on the spot. I don't have all that, I don't have the looks. I'm not like that. I'm not, basically, I'm not the ideal person, I feel like. When someone would say, ooh, what do you look for in a dude? But I feel like definitely, that doesn't matter when it comes to romantic. Because when you love someone, it doesn't matter. When you love someone, definitely, or like I feel like when you love someone, you should definitely love them for who they are, not for who they are. That's like the main thing, because I think there's a lot of love stories who, even though someone might look weird, someone might not have someone might have a speech impairment like me. I feel like I'm saying this wrong, but I feel like you should definitely love someone for who they are truly. Because I feel like if you love someone based off face value, that's like a rush into love. Because you don't really know, like, the person well enough to even consider having them, Like, even consider having them as a partner. That's one thing I think. I definitely did that. I tried to rush into love a lot. And when I did that, I really, like, I stunted myself. Because I was getting myself into something I didn't really know about, and I wasn't like, I was just like very focused on love and really, I was not even love to me. I just wanted a girlfriend. I just wanted that title. I guess I never really, I really wanted that title. I was focused on a lot of face value things, I never really like, I guess. I don't know. I guess I don't really. I didn't really want to commit. I just wanted the title, say I had a girlfriend, just flex on people, but it didn't work out. Yeah, dude, I could, man. But I've had a lot of experiences with it over the time, man. Shoot, I could tell y'all a lot. Yeah, story. Let's do some stories, man. Shoot, it's not gonna be no good story. No, like long, life changing, the generosity story, Cloud Nine, I guess story or whatever. But it's gonna be a story. I'm gonna try. So, see, I'm gonna do while gaming. Let's see, which one? There's a few. Okay, let's see. Let's do one big one, I guess. Okay, yeah. I'll just tell a few of them. I'm gonna do code names because I don't want to say all the real names and stuff because, for privacy and all that. So, let's see. For starters, let's start off at this. So, I was in about 7th grade. I just moved into, I didn't just move, but it was like right after COVID. Let's see. I was trying to do this while gaming. Hold up. Yeah, I just moved into what's it called? Oh, I guess like we was like get fresh out of COVID, out of online school and all that. So it was that. There was this girl I thought she was pretty. Call her Lana, yeah, Lana. I thought she was pretty, I guess like looking back, I realize now that I didn't really like even try to get to know her. I kind of just like talked to her. I kind of just like admired her from afar. I never really wanted to get to know her. I kind of just like wanted that title so bad. I think that Yeah, it's all do this. Hold on, I'm just put a video on. But yeah, I think that yeah, like I said, I kind of just wanted a girlfriend at that time, at all times really, because I don't really know what I was doing. But yeah, I think yeah. So yeah, at that time, yeah, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. Girl named Lana. I thought she looked real pretty. I thought she looked pretty. Um, looking back now, I guess like I kind of didn't really get a good look. I kind of get a good look. Not to be that guy, but I kind of get a good look. She didn't look that good. Now that I'm really looking back on it, but to my brain, I was like, okay, she was kind of just someone I chose. In reality, just someone I just chose just because. Yeah. And I went and like I said, there was no real like connection building process. I never tried to. I kind of just like asked her. I didn't do that. It was so corny, bro. I walk. She walked in the halls, right? I was talking with my best friend. It was my best friend. She was like she was like walking like alone. It was like prime time alone, it was like prime time. It was like she was walking alone, I guess to class or something. I was like, I guess I was like, I was talking to my friend in the hallway. We were doing something. So she was walking the hall, about to go upstairs. I saw her, and then I'm like, yo, hey, should I talk to it? And my friend was like, yeah, go do it. And he was all like shaky about it, because I think he knew I just wanted to get a girlfriend, because he's been telling me ever since that day, after like what I'm about to say happened. He's been telling me, bro, I told you. And it's been so funny, bro. But yeah, yeah. So anyway, I went up to her. I didn't say. This is what I said verbatim. Hey, I saw you going to class, and I want to take a. Well, no, but okay, yeah, okay. This is what I said verbatim. Hey, I saw you going to class, and I just want to let you know that I do like you, and yeah. And she was like, okay. And then she kept walking, bro. Like it was just. Okay. She kept walking. Like, it was no, like, stopping whatsoever. And, he didn't, I don't know if she told anyone, probably. So, I didn't care. That was 7th grade. That I was with. My real thing came in 8th grade. 8th grade, I was, like, freaking really wanting a girl. Because I feel like everyone around me had these girlfriends. And, like I said, I was following the crowd a lot. And I wanted to be popular and cool with all the people and be funny to just everyone, be the class clown. And yeah, that I didn't work out, so I'm glad I changed out of that mindset. But yeah, man, reflecting back on it, yeah, it was like a small experience, but kind of like, I guess it kind of like, it felt good to get that off my chest, but looking back at it, it was kind of dumb, because I didn't ask for nothing. I just said, hey, I like you. She was like, okay, cool. Like, it was like nothing. I didn't ask for the number. I didn't say, do you want to do better by eat? I just said I like it. That was just it. So, that was probably poor execution on my part. Then again, probably if I said anything, probably would have been rejected anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna count. Yeah, that's like the first. No, that's not the first. It's sadly not the first. Okay. Hold on. This is like lower building, bro. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go with this one. I like this one. I like this one better. So 3rd grade. Okay, this one I know for sure. I would just want to get a girlfriend. Like, there was no romantic intent in all of this. I know if she said yes, it's good she said no. She said yes. I would have done. I probably would have forgotten I asked her out like the very next day. Cause this was elementary school. I was not worried about no girl. Anyway, but yeah. So, me. I went to this was 3rd grade, I forgot what day it was. It was like I think it was like sometime. Well, no, okay. The whole thing started a little bit before February, January, whatever. I saw her. I'm like, oh, okay. Her name was, let's call her Sophie. Sophie was over there, and I guess she was chilling. I guess one day had eyes for her suddenly. I guess I don't even know what sparked it. It was 3rd grade. But yeah, man. Yeah. So I guess I had eyes for her. I just been I talked to her a little bit. I kind of had like a little I said hello, she said goodbye kind of conversations with her. It was like 2 minutes at best, and then I would go with my friends and start goofing off or whatever. But yeah, so and then let's fast forward to say I don't know. Oh yeah, fast forward to the day before Valentine's Day. I went with my dad to Walmart. He got my mom a gift, and it was cool. And then I saw this cute little like panda baby, like panda LO. It was like one like LOL squish toys or whatever. And yeah. I said that. I'm like, oh, Dad, can I have that panda? He was like, why? And I was like, because this is girl in my school, Sophie. I really like it. And he was like, okay, sure. I mean, yeah. You might want to give him a note too. I was like, a note? And he kind of told me that, oh well, you want to get a note if you like this girl. So you could give her the bear, yeah. She was really like, yeah. If you like this girl, you really want to get her a note, so you can give her like an answer if you don't want to say it in person. That's not. I don't think that's what you said verbatim, but that's like I ad-lib a little bit around that. The main premise was good. Was like write a note. So I got like a little piece of paper, ripped it out, composition notebook, wrote down like the cliche. Oh my gosh! Yeah, what I wrote down. Roses are red, violets are blue. What was that red? Okay, it was like roses are red, violets are blue. I like you. Do you like me too? It was something like that. And it was like 2 boxes to yes or no. Gosh, bro. I'm just remembering it again. We live in this, bro. Yeah, she said, I remember, and then I remember, right? Had it in my backpack, came to school. I was smiling because I had the whole thing planned out. It was gonna be like, oh, like, cause we like transitions classes. So, I went to, class, right? Or I went to school, whatever. Put my backpack in the little cubby in our classroom, homeroom. And everyone got up to leave. I stayed behind because I forgot something. Or I went back. But then really what happened, right? Went to my backpack, pulled out the bear and the note, put it on Skylar's desk. Now, on the desk, I did that. I think I put I think I put my name on it too, so she knew who it was on the note. Yeah, I think I did. And then we put the note down with the yes, no, the corny 4-line poem, and and then I went to my other class. I came back to that class, to my homeroom class where I put the note in. I was the first one in there. I immediately rushed over to freaking the thing. All I saw, plushie gone, and the box for no was just like heavily scribbled in capital letters, no explanation for it. I knew. Oh my gosh. Okay. And the thing that really stung after that, because honestly I was like, oh dang. I heard for like maybe 30 minutes, but then we went outside and I was like playing Beyblade, so I don't really care. But the thing that really stung would definitely be when my dude, my friend Mario. I don't know if he's my friend anymore. Yeah, dude Mario, bro. Oh, frick, I said his name. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't like 2 people know who I'm talking about. Yeah, but yeah, that dude, bro, he I don't know if I want to say what he did now. Okay, I guess know that he really rubbed some salt in the wound when it happened. Of course, when he said it, he really started making fun of me about it. I think in 4th grade. At that point, I really kept forgetting it every time until he kept saying it. So I was like, oh, okay, that. And then I would get a little I guess irritated, but it wasn't nothing too serious, So that's so that's my little story. One thing you take away from that, don't pick up girls in elementary school. Yeah, don't try to do that, because 100% people in elementary school are not worried about relationships. They're worried about, things kids do, toys, playing outside, sports and all that. They're not worried about relationships, Definitely learn. Excuse me. And also, I guess another thing to learn: make sure when you like someone, you get to know them. Right? If someone looks attractive to you, because someone's face look good, I guess someone's body look good to you. That's attractiveness. Like that's what makes you attracted to them. So you can go talk to them and see if you like them or not. That's how you. That's how I perceive it, at least. Someone's face looks good. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, bet. I'm gonna walk up. Well, I say I'm gonna walk up, but I'm gonna be scared too. I'm gonna just go up, be like, hey, what's good? What's your name? Have a little conversation. Say like, and then maybe try to say something like, oh, okay, I think you look good. Let me get your number. So yeah. That's that. Oh yeah. So not that's that. Yeah. That's definitely some. That's attractiveness. Just attractiveness. When you like someone though, that's like knowing them. Getting to know them, know something about them that makes you feel like, okay, I don't think I want to be just friends with you. Make them really feel like, or like not make them feel, but it makes you feel like, you want to kind of you like this. You're gonna like this person more than other people. Like your friends and stuff like that. That's something that's good. Yeah. Really make sure you like someone before you start trying to buy them stuff. Luckily, I learned that one early on, so I don't gotta worry about that anymore. But yeah, shoot, man, reliving this stuff is like it's bad, but it's also like kind of fun. Okay. Oh, this one story. Okay. Alright, this one story I want to tell. We gonna say that for later, though. I'm gonna go back to that romantic. This is romantic part about love. I'm gonna circle back to what I said earlier. I feel like people nowadays are kind of making love lose its meaning. Love is like having a boyfriend or a girlfriend, wife or husband, all that. I feel like it's something good. It's something I want to experience. Definitely one day. I want to take it before this year ends. I want to take it go to a dance. Like, and they we're like kind of talking, I guess, and I take it out on a date. Cause I don't think I've even done that yet. Jeez Louise, bro. But yeah, that's something I definitely want to do. Doing this video is I like doing this video. The thought just came up like 5 hours ago, but yeah, I really like doing this video. But yeah, I feel like people in the generation growing up, making love lose its meaning because people are normalizing people. I don't want to say normalizing, but it's kind of true. People are like making memes about like when my boyfriend like tries to talk to me, but he's interrupting me with like player number 3 on my roster, like stuff like that. Like they're normalizing unfaithfulness, normalizing not. They're kind of like making and they're making things that are like kind of like small be like, oh, it's like princess treatment, like, oh, like he's the one for me, like, if I just like hold the door open, all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, he's like a high class person. I'm like, no, I just hold the door open. Like that's something you do for anyone, honestly. You don't gotta love someone to hold the door open. You don't gotta love someone to pick up after them. You don't gotta have to like someone to be kind. That's one thing. That's one thing I think we definitely get on our heads. You don't need to love someone or have these like romantic feelings for somebody just to be kind. You don't. Alright? It's okay to be kind. For free. Yeah, just because you want to, man. What else? Love nowadays is really getting slandered. People aren't even really trying to go out to find girls because of what they've seen online. And people are kind of like making it seem like love is like something you can just do in the flash. But some cases, if you're like that, you really can. You can just get a girl, like I guess for my boys, you can just get a girl like that because you just have that much, you just that smooth. And I applaud you for that. But I feel like actual love is not really that. You don't just like make someone love you. That's something you gotta build up. Love is not something you rush, and I've learned that the hard way. It's too many times, man. You can't rush that, man. So if someone likes you, they're gonna like you. If someone likes you, man, you gotta like cherish that feeling, cause it's something I think is precious. I don't know if I've experienced that, at least that I know of yet. I'll be real mad at myself if I haven't. I never acted on it. But yeah, man, shoot. If someone likes you, dude, they're gonna. I don't think it's. They're not gonna make it hard for you to see. You know, like someone likes you, they'll be making time for you, especially if they want to do something with you. Like if a girl likes you, they'll definitely. If you text them, they won't, leave you undelivered for like 3 days. They'll make time for you, hopefully in the same day. And if they don't text you, they'll text you back as soon as they can. If a girl likes you, they'll definitely like do more, have some like better mannerisms towards you. They'll definitely be like, like be laughing at your jokes more, smiling a lot, playing like doing signs. There's definitely signs where like you can see that okay, she's acting a little bit funny towards me rather than other people. So it's like I feel like it's easy to tell in that regard. Shoot, I had this other thought too. It might come back to me while I'm talking, but yeah. Man, dude, I got school tomorrow, man. What am I doing? What else good was? Okay, yeah. Yeah, people, also I feel like people are being a little bit, like I said, too, not caring enough about love, they're not being passionate about love. And that's something I don't like to see, because I like it when people do things, be corny for people they like, because I feel like it shows, like, a good connection that even though people outside might laugh at them, they don't care, because the only one that matters is the person and the person they're trying to get to, That's, I think it's special, Your love is very special. All of it, all the love, all the types of love is good. Shoot, man. Okay, alright. I'm gonna tell this story. This is like a story I'm thinking about now, and it's been on my mind. It just came back to me like a few days ago. I'm gonna get this one out. So let's see. This was in 8th grade. So yeah, I got like something happened in all the grades. This was in 8th grade. So like I said, 8th grade. I was at my middle school. Obviously. I was about to say it again. But yeah, this was, I guess the crush kind of started really like back in, like when, I guess like the second month of school, I kind of just started seeing her around. Though we never really talked, but she talked to like some of my friends. So it was like, and we had like one gym class together. And I'm gonna be completely transparent. This might change how you view me, bro. I'm gonna be completely transparent, bro. I'm not gonna say it. I realize now there's no good way. There's no good way to put it, man. There's not really a good way to say what I was gonna say. I'm gonna try to say it, man. In gym class, bro. I was looking at stuff, bro. I was looking at stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. No. Okay, hold up. I wasn't just like trying to get an angle. It was like I was focused in my lane, and if some passed by my lane, I would, and it catches my attention. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna like, No, I wasn't actively looking for it, Like it's not like, I was like all that, just looking for him. But yeah, I really hope I don't look like a freak. I really hope, because I'm leaving this in. I'm not gonna edit a single thing in this video. Really not. But shoot, man. Alright, but anyway, I had gym class with her. It was cool. Though I feel like if I could go back in time, I feel like I would definitely, all the times I liked a person, I would go up and talk to them more, just not be afraid. Because especially like when I hit middle school, hit puberty and all that, I was really scared to talk to girls because I never realized that. I kind of felt like they were just oh, like I'll get embarrassed, like whatever. I kind of let fear stop me from talking to them, which I feel like is normal for a lot of people. Like you'll be scared. And it's okay because it's okay to not want to mess up. That's what held me back. I didn't want to mess up and say the wrong thing, and then all of a sudden I feel like I'm a fool. That's something I don't like. But I feel like I wish I could push myself to at least try. To at least have made it so. Okay, I think no, I want to. I tried to at least go up to her and be like, hey, what's up? I know we never really talked before, but my name's blah blah blah. What's it? All that. It gets me kind of mad too, cause like I feel like for this story, I feel like we could have been some. I'm gonna say it. She sees it. I don't care. That's what I think. We could have had some. We could have had some. We could have had something. We could have had something. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna get to the story and tell you why I think that. Right. So, say this. Yeah, this was around. I don't know when this was around. This was around sometime, right? So it was sometime in the school year, I guess. It was like after school, right? And I was doing my old little, talking with my friends. Had me a little mini circle. We had like some good interest. I was talking with my friends and all that. It was cool. And let's see. Yeah, it was at school. We were going downstairs to our locker, and while I was going over there, I saw her. She was over there doing her locker stuff. I was like, okay, hey, low key, because like everyone was really care about anyone else thinking. So I was like, okay, in my head I was like this, okay, you see her, she's doing her locker, her friends ain't around to talk to her, so you can't be scared of her friends to say something. Cause okay, I'm gonna say this was prime time for me. If a girl's like solo, that's way more manageable than if she's around her friends, cause her friends have multiple different people. Like if it's one-on-one, I'm talking to one person. And if it's like with her friends, I'm talking to one person, but I'm also surrounded by like 4 or 5 other girls coming like packs. They're like hyenas, man. They travel in the group and they will eat you alive. They're like, jeez, bro. Okay, anyway, I don't think they eat you alive. It might kill you first, but yeah. But yeah, she was solo. So I was like, okay, look, she's solo. Meaning no one else can really like say nothing about it. Everyone, there wasn't a lot of people. No, there was like a lot of people. But they were like talking to their friends. She was like locked in on her locker. When I say locked in, I mean like she was just like really caring about that. So I was like, okay, bet. Because my locker was like here. It was like on the end, but itself was like 3 lockers down. So I was like, okay, bet, cool. So I'm going up there. I'm like, okay. I worked up the courage, go up there, start talking, and go up there. So I came up there. I was like, hey, I didn't do all that, but I wasn't no freaking Duke Dennis nonchalant like I do this every day type thing. I won't say I was shaking, but I was pretty nervous. Talk to someone you like, and especially like ask them like stuff like what I did, something like what I said. It's not something you can just do, especially as like an 8th grade little boy, me, So yeah, I came up there, I said like this, hey, what's up? So I know we don't talk a lot. I'm amazing to picture my voice, cause that's how like I was. So I know we don't talk a lot. I know we haven't talked a lot, but I saw you, and I thought you were real cute and real pretty. So I want to know if it was okay if I could get your number. I think I said that. Yeah. That's the main premise. I asked for her number, and she was. Oh, when I tell you, bro, oh my god. First of all, she looked real good. She looked not good enough. She looked pretty, man. Like, I admired her. This wasn't like the past ones. I admired her for a reason. She looks good. I don't know if she knew it, but if she does and she sees this, I hope you know. Fit. Okay. Just so you know who I'm talking about. The person I'm talking to. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Right, yeah. her. Yeah. I hope you know. You, my gosh, bro. Yeah. But bro, we when I when I asked that, I said, "Can I get a number?" She was like, and like while I was talking to, she was looking at me, eye contact thing, like either that on my forehead because I had like a buzz. I don't know. I had a buzz. I don't know if it was. I think. Oh no, I think it was droning out back then. Yeah, I had a buzz. I had something. Anyway, he was talking, and you know, frick, dude. I looked. And like and she was looking at me. I remember I made a mental note of it, but I just like I kept my mouth on it so I didn't like jumble up my words. I didn't want to look like a fool. But I made a mental note of it. She was like smiling. She had that cute little like smile, the little like cute little snaggle tooth over there. It was freaking nice, bro. She was like, oh, freak, don't be me. Freak, my fault. But like no, like it looked good. It looked good though. Like it was like she had a little cute little smile, but she was smiling with a little I think she had dimples. I don't know if she had dimples. I haven't been to that school in a long time, but I think she had dimples, you know. Man, yeah, bro. I think she had dimples. She was looking at me with the freaking brown eyes, bro. She was like, she was like playing with her hair too. She did the little the twirl in her hair stuff while looking at me. She was smiling too. Like I felt like she would look at the stuff frowning. She looked at me. I started talking. She was like a little gag thing, you know. So I look. That's my case. We could have had some. But then after that, she was like, oh, like I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, my parents. That's my siblings. They just came in here without permission. Anyway, yeah, she was like, oh, I don't really know. You know, my parents would really let me get my number out. And don't let me get my number out. And so when I heard that, I was starting to like, okay, bet, no, I'm gonna get a plan then. I could also like formulate a plan. I was like, oh, okay then, bet, all right then. Well, I mean, if that changes, you can talk to me anytime. And I said that, she was like, oh, okay then. And she was still smiling. So I walked out. And as soon as I left that line of sight, I was like, go out of here. Can y'all get out of here? Go, actually. My gosh, siblings, love them, but I hate them. You know. But yeah, I walked out of sight. As soon as I walked out of sight, I was like, my fault. But no, but what I'm trying to say is, I was excited because I looked up the class to talk to her, and although I feel like she didn't give me her number, it wasn't enough. And she had the signs, like I said. You can tell that when a girl feels some type of way. She was definitely like feeling me. Now, there's something I did. Now I know after this I killed it. This is what I mean by being impatient. It's real like a killer. It's like really a killer. So I can't remember how long it was. I think it wasn't that long. It was like a day or two, right? After I said anything. And I asked my dude, call him Rodney. Dude Rodney. He was like, and then cause we were talking, Rodney. I said because like, he talked to her because Rodney and Yaya were both friends with. I think this person Rodney and they both feel each other too. They both Rodney and his girl, I guess we'll call him his girl because that's his girl now. Yeah, and they both like liked each other. Oh yeah, they both like each other. And Yaya knew both of them, so I guess they just been talking. So I don't remember. Okay, I think it's on Snapchat or something. Man, I don't like Snapchat. It's on Snapchat or something. I said, hey, Rodney, you know Eddie, you got her phone number, and he kind of just sent it to me without any like. Warning, I guess. Oh, like, you know, he was like, oh, okay. And then he gets the number. So I put the number in. I was like, hey, what's up? I was excited too. And then he was like, who's this? I said, it's Colin. Straight radio silence for like, I think like 3 weeks. I said, yo, 2 weeks. I said, yo, basically, I killed it. Everything, it was killed. Now, I don't know if it would have been the same thing had I talked to her again maybe another day and get started another conversation with her. It might have been different. I think it would have. But I was just impatient, and I just really wanted that title. But that's one thing. If there's a person I regret rushing or doing anything wrong with, it's definitely her. She looked real good. She had like a great, bubbly personality. She was freaking awesome, bro. Yeah, bro. She was funny, smart. She was funny. She was kind. Ambitious, all that. I could go on about girls, man. Cause I'm straight. I like girls. I can say a lot about girls, man. Let's see. But yeah, man. More of the story, man. When you like a girl, more of all the stories. When you like a girl, go up and talk to her. Alright, cause after that day, I learned it's not that hard to talk to a girl. It's really not hard to, just go up and get start a conversation. Because really, at the end of the day, something you gotta realize, she's just a human being. She's a human. She's just like me. Like, she's a dude. She's a person. She's a person, so she follows the same rules as a person do. She does the same thing I do. She goes home. She does stuff. She's not any better than me. So I need to getting that through your head and just going to talking to people with that mindset. It's really helpful. Helps you really, especially when you like someone. So yeah, that's that story, man. Shoot, man. I definitely wish if I could go back in time, that'd be one thing I would definitely do. Just talk to her more. And I wish I did that at my old school. Cause at my old school, I never really at my old school, it was co-ed. My school I'm at now is all boys. But school I went to now, all the people I liked, I never really talked to like that, or I never really tried. I think I just felt like I just wouldn't belong, because I just stayed in my friend circle, which, don't get me wrong, I had real cool friends. I still talk to my friend, Ricky, every day. Ricky's awesome. But it's not every day, but we know, even though we don't talk, we're tight, we're still cool, for sure. But yeah, I feel like I definitely should have made more connections at that school. Definitely, with it being co-ed and all, because I missed the girls part. And I wish if I had to go back there now, I think one of the main things. Well, first I would be chilling, talk to people, catching up, but I would definitely try to have a connection with all the people, especially the girls if I like them, because there's times where I can talk, but sometimes, man, it's I don't even know. Yeah, I guess, I'm gonna get a little bit deep here now, man. I feel like, I don't know if I'm gonna get too deep, but it's man, when it comes to girls, especially to me, I feel like, well, actually, nah. I don't think I'm ugly per se, but I'm not the best looking dude, man. Look, I got schnoz, I got a face fat, man. Eyebrows. Four is not that big, honestly. But yeah, I'm trying to say, man, I'm not the most desirable guy, man. I feel like, definitely, I don't know the only one who goes through this, but I feel like with, it's a video, by the way, she did. But yeah, I feel like I'm not the only guy, but, when it comes to talking to girls, man, I really want to, be so I feel like I get self-absorbed with being so him, I guess, being him to the point where I forget I'm just talking to a normal girl. So it's when I try to talk to them, I hold them somewhat at this standard with the higher than me, and so I can't really do certain things because I feel like it won't please them enough, and it won't make them feel it won't make them laugh the hardest, won't make them, be the funniest. And really, I gotta realize that it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, it's your life, your journey. If they not messing with you, there's 4 billion others out there. So yeah, it's the odds are pretty high for you to find someone. Definitely. Yeah. Let's see. Is there another story I have? Oh, there is a story. It's more so ongoing, man. It's an ongoing kind of story, man. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna try to let's do this one. So there's this girl. Let's call her Alejandra. Alejandra. I first met her. She was the first girl at that school I think I actually really talked to. When I had I started talking to her in Spanish class. Because that was like the only class we had together. So I really started talking to her, and she's real cool. Alejandra's real cool. We kind of got like similar. We kind of have similar humor, but like it's cool. We talked a lot. We had a good time, and then she followed me on Insta. I got her number a little bit after, so yeah, it was cool. Everything was cool. But back on the Insta part, early on, I think we was talking. We have good conversations, and all that, and get a little flirty here and now, here and then, Anyway, I think that we had some good conversations. But one thing, I want to say it's on me. It's on me, but it's not all of them. Okay, let me explain. So there's this girl at the school she went to. Her name was, let's call it A. A was like a freaking. Okay, Alejandra was like a 10th, 11th grader at this time. A's like a newbie 8th, 7th grader. And the stories she would post about her would be just like straight like, you know how girls sometimes like they be playing like I'm gonna like they be like saying like I'm gonna kiss this girl like even though like they're not gay, like it's like like because they're girlfriends. She took that to a whole nother explicit level. It was like very like vulgar, explicit, like 21 plus, not 18 plus, 21 plus words. I'm like 21 plus like stuff. I'm like, whoa, okay. So then I sent because I said. So I saw one of these. No, okay, hold up. Enough's enough. I gotta say something. I didn't have to say something in the end, but I said something. I was like, so do you have like romantic? Do you have let's say intimate intentions with Alejandra? She was like, no. And I think we said something. And so when I was cutting the grass, and okay, I'm gonna resume the story. When I tell you, every time when I cut the grass, it's always something bad happening when I cut the grass. Especially when it comes to like stuff like this. Always something bad happening. Definitely. Hold up. I'm back. Alright. Yeah, I'm just doing something. I use the bathroom. But anyway, what was that? Yeah. I think that the lawn, the outside. Every time when I mow the grass or when I'm outside doing the lawn, so I get a text and it's always something bad about like a girl I'm talking to. And I hate it, bro. It's so like that. But anyway, what did I say? Yeah. Anyway, mowing the grass, I get a text. Look at my text. It's this other girl named. Let's call her Serene. Serene's over here saying, hey, Alejandro never liked you. I'm like, wait, what? So I looked at, like, he sent me screenshots of the group chat of her, Alejandra, and A. And it was, like, Alejandra saying, yeah, I always thought he was, like, annoying. That part really stuck with me, man, because that's something I've dealt with a lot. I've kind of been battling myself if I've been annoying or not to friends, and it's like, shoot, man. Sometimes I don't think I am. Other times I feel like I'm annoying them because I'm not always like making them smile or laugh, and I feel like I'm just being a nuisance sometimes. So that really hurt me here. And even when I asked Alejandra about it later, because we kind of reconciled a little bit, and it was like I asked her about it, he was like, he kind of dodged the question, and it was like, yeah, I never really got my answer. But anyway, back to our main story. She sent me that. I was like, oh shoot, okay. And then I was feeling sad for the next couple of days because I really liked her. That's the one I didn't want to get away. There's a lot of girls that you can talk to, and there's a lot of girls that you can I guess make if you want. They can be your friend or whatever. Yaya and Alejandra. Hold up. I'm back. I don't want my dad seeing me back in the video. I don't know. I just don't want to. I guess I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna end this. I think I'm gonna wrapping up pretty shortly. But yeah, back to that thing I was talking about. We went back to the thing I was talking about. Got the text. No, Serene said that she thought I was going, and I thought it really hit. That hit me hard. I was sad. Okay, yeah, I think I got back. I was sad about for a while, and it really made me sad because Yaya and her, they were the two people I didn't want to let go. They both were cool. I like them both, man. Like, I've been thinking, but it's like they both were freaking awesome, man. I'm kind of underplaying it too, but nowadays I'm they were awesome, man. I miss them. Yeah. Anyway, so I guess say 6 months passed. I'm going on Instagram. I'm bored. I'd see her text. I guess say yo. She says yo back. We start talking again. Spark reignites, and everything's just going good. We're getting a little more flirty, and I'm trying to get a date going on. And she said, yeah, I'm down to do it. But it's we never do it. And it's I try to make a plan, get left on delivered or red. Not red, she just gets left on delivered, and, I guess it just never happens, man. So yeah, that's a little nutshell of, I guess, her. I guess I'm trying to get a date, but it's at the same time, I'm kind of losing faith in it, because I'm not thinking she wants to do it. I don't think she wants to do it, and that's it, man. Oh yeah, another thing. I wish I said this sooner, but I went to California a while ago. I wish y'all would. I wish, bro. It was like paradise. They were so bad. They were so bad, bro. Oh my. It was so bad. They were so bad. I wish I talked to a lot more of them. Definitely, man. I'm gonna keep this short because I'm getting tired. But man, California, I would go back in a heartbeat if I could. Holy crap, bro. So, it was so fun. It was so fun. I liked it a lot. And yeah, man, shoot. Alright, I think I hit about most of the points I wanted to hit on this video. Probably, like I said, probably the only video I make nowadays as a teenager. So yeah, unless this jump blows up and I get a whole lot of comments asking me make another one, I'm not gonna make another one. Yeah, I might look back on this and just talk, see how I'm doing, see how I've been talking about. I might use this as a little memory thing, but yeah. Other than that, this is gonna be it right now. I'm gonna call back to this, my friend Forgieee. Again, I'll probably put his stuff in the description below. Forgieee, man, dude, man, check him out, man. He's gonna do some good stuff. I know it. Good friend from school, like him a lot. Yeah, he's cool. He's great. You're gonna love him. He's cool. Yeah, you might see me in one of his videos. You might see me. So, yeah. Guess I'll leave out with this, Love is special. Don't play around with it. Love is love, man. Love is something you build. Love is something you cherish. Love is something you don't let go easy. You fight for it, I really want to fight for my love. I really want it to be back. But no, man. I have a few other stories too I can tell, but right now, man, tired. It's time to go to school. I'm a senior at high school. I gotta make this last one the best one. So yeah. Let's go. Thank you if you're watching. Whenever you're watching this, good morning, good evening, and good night.